Welcome back to another video. This one's a little bit different. I'm doing a voiceover and I've cut a lot of the footage to shorten this to around 17 minutes. The video was originally an hour and 25 minutes long. It was a bit of a stretch for me. I got a little bit frustrated. There wasn't much going on, so I feel we could definitely compress this down with some sped up footage and a little bit of, like, a couple of cuts, you know? So here it's been about a week. Forgot what I was doing. We're in Dark Town, Blight Town, Sad Town. I don't know what it's called. I can't remember. Bleak? I think it's called Bleak. And I'm just confused. I'm sitting here. I'm just like, what am I doing? Then I realize, oh yeah, I have to go to like some desert temple or something, right? So I cut to going there because I ended up walking through the cave. I forgot I have warp, right? Like, I just learned that last video. It's a great way to get around. But yeah, this video is going to be just super fast. You might hear some background audio. I don't have a noise filter for recording voiceovers, unfortunately. It's only with OBS. I don't know how to attach plugins. Here I'm trying to figure out how to use the Fife. And here begins not really a maze. This place is very straightforward, right? I was fighting so many enemies. I was very distracted. I was getting super frustrated because none of them gave good experience. This is very weak enemies. A guide that I was looking at told me, yeah, get to level 19 before you go here. I mean, I looked at it after I completed the video, and it seems very unnecessary. I believe I went in here at like level 12, 13-ish, that kind of area there. It might be 15, I might be wrong, but you're good. You can come into this place super early. Everything here is so weak. You just have to use Boomerang and Earth Key. That's it. Now, I've already fallen for the trap twice. I've fallen down into the floor there twice, as you saw. It's insane. This place is just filled with booby traps. You can't open any of the chests, or you'll get poisoned. You might die. There's a boomerang here I keep coming back to. I'm like, why can't I get this? Does Bo break boomerangs? No. There's like an ox guy you get later who breaks rocks and stuff. Either way, we're fighting a boss. It's very simple, just like every other boss in the game. You just have to continue to spam Fry with Bo and use a dragon with Ryu. So we went for the Thunder Dragon. It seems that things that cost the most MP in this game are the strongest. There's no like elemental weaknesses or anything of that nature. So we just fried this Ice Spy. It doesn't do anything special. It just loses eyeballs very slowly. It doesn't do more damage once it loses eyeballs. It doesn't do less damage. It's just the same all around. It's not a special enemy at all. He's very angry that we got by him though. I will say the reason that I'm doing a voiceover, I probably should have mentioned this earlier, is I've recently swapped Linux distributions. So I went from Nobara Linux to Garuda Linux, which is an Arch-based distro. We call it distros in Linux. If you've ever watched any of my videos before, I kind of yeeted them all out of existence. I use Linux a lot. I used to do a lot of Linux gaming videos, testing games that I like to play and see how they run on different platforms, just because people like to know the FPS values. So Arch runs better for me. Nobara has slowly kind of gotten worse over time. I was having issues with this thing called ZRAM. I wanted ZSwap, and Garuda comes with ZSwap enabled by default. So that's why I swapped. And I just didn't have my OBS set up like I thought I did. So I ended up recording the game audio 3 times instead of game audio plus microphone audio on one channel, a second channel for just game audio by itself, and then a third channel for the microphone. That way I can hear what it sounds like, see if I need to edit it, etc. I believe this video is going to be 1440p. Apologies to anyone who watches on 1080p devices. Normally I just let it do 1080p 30 FPS for these, but new computer doesn't have that profile right now. Here I get a little confused. We got this guy here. He used to be in the jail cell in the previous video. He came to this temple. He was looking for some kind of magic book. We help him find the book. Problem is I don't know where the book is. I open all of these caskets. I think I open all of them. Let me rephrase that there. Turns out I don't. I opened 7 of them. You need to open 8 caskets for the game to recognize, like, to trigger the event. Sorry, to trigger the event where you find the item that you're looking for. And that's just so frustrating, because I thought maybe I skipped something. Maybe I needed to go back. This place gives great experience, though. There's these little treasure chests in gold slimes. It's like mimics in gold slimes. They both give about 1,200 experience by themselves, 700 gold each. And the gold slimes give a little bit more, like 800 gold, 900 gold by themselves. So if you're underleveled, you're playing this game, you want to just kind of like power through it, you know? Great place to grind right here. I went from level 15, 12 on even Karn, all the way up to 18 by the end of the video, I believe. And I'll say we're probably at the halfway point here. As you can see, I'm scanning the room, because mentally I'm having a little breakdown. I'm just like, I don't understand. I've opened every chest in my mind, but in reality I missed one chest. So yeah, and here I go back up. I'm like, yeah, let's go explore. There's probably something over here, but there's not. It's just another treasure chest with an antidote or something in it. It wasn't anything special. There's no items in this place that really were game changers. I don't even think that boomerang's a game changer. I think it's just a normal boomerang you can get for a character later on. So you have 2 boomerangs or something like that. So you can see the boomerang is an extremely useful item. It lasts quite a long time. Eventually Ryu is going to be using dragons more, so it's good to have boomerangs equipped on both characters, just for when he's not using the dragon, until you have another boomerang or whenever Ryu transforms. But yeah, here I have a Karn, that is Karn in the front of the party, and Karn will be opening every treasure chest. His special ability allows him to disable traps. It's fantastic. He can also unlock doors. I'm not sure what else he can do yet. But yeah, I spent 100, not 100, well, basically 120 minutes. I spent about an hour, 20 minutes of my life in this. Gosh, you know. It's a long dungeon, and it was actually a short dungeon. The problem was I got confused, and I ended up walking around in squares for an hour. Like, I'd say without the speed up, we're probably 15 minutes into the video. I think this place is probably a 15-20 minute dungeon. We could have done 2 more dungeons if I didn't do this, but unfortunately this is the video. I'll probably record some more later if I feel like it. I don't know. This might be a 1 video Breath of Fire upload type of day. I've got a Sonic video coming up where I play Sonic All-Stars Racing Transform with my nephew. It's just because, you know, I just for memories, and my sister would love listening to him just squealing, and as he gets older, it helps her kind of remember him. It gives her the, like, goosebumps, I guess, but at the same time, it's for me too, so I can remember that stuff and be like, yeah, I did do stuff with my nephew. Because I kind of locked myself in my room. But he got bored. He got bored after like 3 races, but we had some fun. He wanted to see Knuckles ride around. But yeah, that's for another video, another time. Here I head back to the caskets. I'm thinking maybe I missed something. There's like a pathway outside of the staircase here. It was nothing. This is just the maze that I went through previously. I'm in the center of the maze. I have deducted that there are no other locations I can go. I just didn't do this room right. Something in this room I've missed. I didn't open every single casket possible. So I'm opening all the caskets. Here I go. 1, 2, 3. Which one did I miss? Number 4, right here. Something is written in the casket. The casket is the book. That's right. The casket is the book. Since you figured out the trap, you already have great skills. Karn gained confidence. And that's that. That was the journey. It was the journey of beating a trap master at his own game. Here I find out you can't warp out of buildings, but I ended up leaving, walking out and then warping all the way back to Aurea. So now we have to free this rich man's daughter, right? The problem is I had to mute myself so I could sneeze. The problem we run into is we can't actually get the light key yet, which is what we're here for. We're here for all the keys. We're the hero looking for keys, etc. Trying to defeat the Dark Dragons. The Dark Dragons are after the keys to take over the world. So, spend the night at the expensive inn as a treat for myself. Buy some items. Probably should have cut this out, honestly. Just make it even shorter. Point is, though, we do some shopping. We sell all the stuff we found. None of it's any good. You can buy stuff better than this, and I'm about to. But yeah, we end up not being able to do anything because I was too frustrated. I had a lot going on mentally with this video. It was such a challenge, and then I found it afterwards. It was gone. All of it's gone. I thought about recording 2 hours doing Dark Tower, Light Tower. That's kind of what I have to do. I think that's what yeah, those are the 2 dungeons, I believe. But I decided against it. I think it's for the best. We can just throw this video in the books, and it exists. But the next one will be better. So yeah, hope you enjoy the rest of it. I'm gonna leave for now and just let it play.